Okay, don't mind my hair because it's very, I washed it with my dad's shampoo. Because I didn't bring my shampoo with me and I'm with my dad, so that's great. Okay, we're just gonna put it back for now like this. Alrighty, let's get started. So my face, I like just showered so it's washed, and then I always moisturize after because my skin gets really dry, so it's pretty moisturized right now. Are we ready to get started? Yeah, we are. Okay. This is the first time I'm doing like a long wear makeup. I usually like wear makeup for a few hours and then I take it off. I don't like wear a full face of makeup all the time. So I'm gonna use a primer, and this is from my mom's washroom. Guerlain Blurring Active Base, I don't know, mattifying effect, which is perfect if you have a little bit of an oily complexion, a little bit. My skin is like combination, so I know that you have to put it like near where your pores are, so I'm just gonna like dab it into the skin like this. It smells really nice. Ooh, this is nice. Oh wow. Ooh. This is very nice. Okay, and then I'm also gonna put some on my forehead. My mirror's over here, by the way, if I'm looking there. So I'm putting it on where I get like oily, so like T-zone pretty much here, here, here. And then I could prime my chin, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm doing my eyes first. We're gonna let that sink in. While that sinks in, I'm gonna do my eyes. I don't do foundation before I do my eyes because when you put eyeshadow on, it falls out sometimes and it falls onto your foundation, so it's fine. For my eyeshadow base, I'm using Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is also it's a great time to see if this actually wears the whole day. I'm gonna set some powder on top of that. My original Naked palette. Okay, just gonna put like a really light color all over my lid. Next, we're gonna go in with Buck in the crease. I'm just sort of like trying to feather it out like pretty naturally, you know what I mean? I'm gonna move into my Naked 3 palette and make it a little bit more purpley toned. I'm gonna take the color Factory and put that in the crease. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the color Liar to just kind of blend, putting it more in the middle. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna take Sauced from Naked Heat. I'm gonna put that to mix them together better, like up here. I'm gonna take some concealer and dab it in the middle of my eyes. Okay, this is just gonna help the color that I'm putting on, the glittery one, stick. So I'm using Trick and I'm just gonna put it on my hand. Okay, and then with that, I'm just gonna blend a little bit on the top. So I'm gonna use Buzz, which is another like shimmery color. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with something orangey around that part. I'm gonna take the color Low Blow from the Naked Heat palette. I just blended it out and I added a little more of the glittery stuff. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation, and then also my Cover FX Glow Drop things. So these are just a highlighter and this is my foundation. So this foundation is very matte, but I want to have like a dewy finish, so I'm gonna add these drops in. The best method that works for me for my foundation is a beauty blender personally, so that is what we're using today. Okay. But this foundation dries really quickly, so it's important that I like work with it quickly. So we're gonna add it as the base first and then go in with the drops. First thing I'm gonna do is wet my beauty blender because it works a lot better that way. Then get some on my hand. Whenever I do this, I feel like I'm painting. I'm not too worried about getting too close to my eyes because I'm gonna put on concealer after anyways, so it's fine. I also haven't done my eyebrows yet. I should have done that, but okay, whatever, it's fine. See what I mean? It's already starting to dry, so. Okay, so now that the foundation is done, I also put it down my neck too so that it matches. I'm going to do my eyebrows. What I use for my eyebrows is just a pencil. This is the NYX pencil. It's just the black one. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go into concealer first before I do my eyebrows. A Dreamline concealer from Maybelline. It's in the shade medium. We'll finish off the face makeup before we move into eyebrows. This is where those little beauty blenders come in handy because it's kind of nice. It's always nice to have a concealer that's lighter than your foundation, obviously, not too close to it. So I'm gonna go in with the highlighter drops. I'm gonna put some on my hand, dab them along my cheekbone, and blend it in. Go ham. Honestly, go ham. I love highlight. Okay. And then I'm also gonna take some down the bridge of my nose. You can do a few dots on here, but you don't want it to look too shiny. I like to put some here too. Looks nice in pictures if you guys are gonna take like pretty close pictures. Ooh, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna set my whole face with a powder. Okay, so now I'm gonna move into my highlight, bronzer, and blush. I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer. It's literally the only bronzer I own, so that's what we're gonna use. Okay, and then I just do usually like a figure 3. When you look at the mirror, but there's no mirror. LOL. Okay, my face is nice and bronzed. I have this, it's called Beach Babe from NYX. It's a blush, but I feel like I'm gonna use it as a little bit of a bronzer, like where I just did my bronzer, because it's shimmery, so you don't want too much. Tarte Amazonian Clay in Party with 3 A's. Okay. So now we're gonna go into highlight, my favorite highlight of all time ever, the Becca highlight palette. This is my favorite shade. It's so pretty. I always use it. So I'm gonna go in with that. Put that as a topper, like where we put our highlighter before. And we put highlight down the bridge of our nose too. And up here a little bit. Next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So let's go back in with the NYX eyebrow pencil. Then we're gonna finish off the eyeshadow by going back to Urban Decay 3. Factory on the bottom. So that's the finished eye look. And the face, I guess. Okay, we're gonna curl the lashes. So just finished putting the lashes on. They actually took so long, but this is the final look. So I don't have to practice my lash skills again. But
I need a picture.
You want a picture? Okay.